Easy.
Tell me how many mosques there are in Warsaw.
I do not know any, to be honest.
None.
I do not know any, really. I know that the Saudis offered to build one, so I responded. I said, if you want to build the mosque, I don't mind, because it's a free country, democratic country, but we're gonna pay for the cathedral in Saudi Arabia. So then the silent appeared. No one really respond. I don't mind, really, if they want to have a partner as a human being.
Fine, you'll build a cathedral in Saudi.
Yeah, we're gonna pay for it.
I love you. And
So-
tell me, what's the solution in the UK where we're already so far down a trail where so many of us feel lost, so many people, regular Brits, good Brits feel lost. You're in a place where you don't have a high density Muslim population, you don't have mosques, you are against illegal immigration, so you are protected, you're protecting your borders. Is there any hope for the UK?
Send them back. I'm serious. Send them back. If they are illegally, or if they don't have a permission to be here, just send them back. That's what President Trump is trying to do, to send Mexicans which are illegal. That's number one. Well, your process, you are so down now. I mean, I'm not sure if there's a hope, but you have to fight for whatever is left, to be honest, because you know that in local councils you can't win now in London if you don't have a support from Muslims.
No.
So who's in charge in your country? Is that just a piece of land which is run by the Muslims, or is it still Great Britain? It used to be great. I don't know.
No, it's political Islam is in control.
So that's the problem. I think you have to speak out. I think you're really doing a good job. Very important for the society. You have to speak out, and you cannot let anyone to put you into the box of the ashamed people who are called fascists. Don't let them using this Islamophobia term all the time. I mean, if they want to, they can call me an elephant, you know. But we have the saying in Poland. You know what I mean. We've got the saying. I don't have to prove in Poland that I don't have to prove that I am not a camel. This is the saying in Poland, you know.
And what is it then? What is it about Polish people, about the people who voted for your party, about the people that said, actually, we want to stand up for Poland being like Poland? What is it about your culture that made it resistant to... History.
We know how it is not to be independent. We know how it is to be occupied. We know how it is to be without identity for 126 years. We've been occupied by Soviets for 70 years. We were forced to be atheists. The church was like just kind of underground church. So we had German occupation, then we had Soviets for 70 years. And we really cherish our freedom. We don't want to lose it by radical Islamists. We had Hitler, we had Stalin. We're not going to let any of those coming back in any time of the history. So I think, sadly, you have to suffer for some time, I think, to really feel the value of freedom, of Christian identity. And Christian identity, I'm not saying that everyone has to be a Christian, but we are in Europe. Christian identity as a Greek philosopher, as a Christian culture, as a Roman law, as the part of our life. If you want to have a Sharia law, I don't mind. Be open, be merciful, as they say, because they're trying to say that this is humanitarian attitude. You know, stick it. Just take it, you know, this humanitarian. I don't care. If they're trying to tell us that they are better than us, they're better human, open, you have to show your solidarity. I don't have to do it. No. All I have to do is to care about my family. This is what our government does.
I hear you. Now, Italy's leading the charge, Poland, Hungary, Austria's verging on the edge of
they will be there. They will come.
What other country is going to follow? Where's next?
I hope 28 countries, 28 member states of EU will. If not, EU will collapse. That's it. That will be it. That will be it. If this madness will not be stopped, the European Union will fall. I don't want it. But this is what is going to happen. That's why I'm absolutely sure the next elections, May 2018, to European Parliament will just change the face of the European Parliament and will change the politics in Europe. 100% sure. Because what is happening now, people are, you see, for so many years, we've been called many names, and the media, liberal leftist media, they created a picture of us, I mean conservatives, as a less educated, less attractive,
stupid, xenophobic, racist.
You don't want to even touch it, you don't want to go close to it.
Deplorables for
That's
potato.
right. That's right. So that's this one word changed the whole.
The whole dynamic
Yeah,
of that.
and that's how campaign changed. That's why Mr. Trump won. And now I think we are shaken and I think awake, and we don't care. I mean, in Poland, we don't care to be called fascists.
No, I
We
get
don't.
that.
Because,
Yeah,
you know, I don't have to prove that I'm not a common.
You
Okay, my grandpa fought with fascists. I hate fascists. I hate communists. You know, by the way, Hitler killed 60 million people and Stalin killed 200 million people. So what's worse, to be called fascist or Stalinist? They are Stalinists. Even if now, this is a second or third generation of communists. You know, and if they call me fascist, I call them Stalinist. I don't really care. So, again, what I care is my mom, to have a good, nice lunch on Sunday with my mom, outside in the garden. No one is shouting, there's no mosque, and all this and that. Again, it's not about Islamophobia. It's not about this or that religion. If you're Muslim, if you want to come, if you want to pay the taxes in Poland, if you don't want to blow yourself up, you can submit and ask for a permission. Then our minister will decide if you are needed in our society.
Yeah. And tell me, if the EU fell apart tomorrow, will there be a new union of like-minded European nations like yourself, like Hungary, like Italy? Is there a new European Union, a braver, bolder one that say...
Possibly, but that would be a very painful process for many. And you see, politicians will take care of themselves, leftists. It's just a shame. It's a shame, and I'm really sorry for all these nations. So I don't want the European Union to fall at the moment. It has to be changed, and we're going to change it. Poland will change it. Hungary will change it. Italy, Austria, and others, they will join us, and we're going to change it. So we have to fight for it. You know, the easiest way is just to leave the party if you don't like it.
Yes, very true.
So
it's like the child.
So yeah, that's it. You know,
Yeah.
I don't like you anymore. No, we like it. We like this club. Everyone is equal. If you don't like this club, Germany and France, you can leave. We're not going to leave. You're not going to take over because it's not your. You don't own it. You don't own us, right? So that's how I see. But if it would, you know, it's hard to say what would have happened. Probably there would be a group of let's say 15 countries joining together for some kind of cooperation. But let's not talk about it.
And have you met Angela Merkel in the flesh?
Not yet, no. I'd love to.
Because I really want to see that meeting when it happens.
I'd love to. I mean,
I know I would love for you to.
Yeah, I'd love to meet her and speak to her and ask her why she's still calling herself a Christian Democrat. That's the very, very basic question. First of all, why she's calling herself Christian, and why she's calling her Democrat. What she does has nothing to do with a democracy. Why are they hiding the facts about the rapes of illegal Muslim immigrants for over 12 months? Why are they hiding all this information? What is happening? Why, you know, there's so many questions, which proves that she has nothing to do with democracy. So she's calling herself Christian Democrats. Next week she's going to call herself a pope. You know, it's just ridiculous. You know, it's just full of lies.
And do you think as well that there's this kind of direct link? And you know, I've seen it happen in the UK. We're seeing it now in parts of America, where if you import a population of individuals that you know will vote a certain way, Democrat, Labour, then of course you're perpetuating the cycle. So you're importing your voters, which you don't do.
Yeah,
you don't import the other
no, we
side.
don't have to import anyone because we have support in our own society. I saw the voting results in Sweden, and obviously in Malmo and others, it's like 89% for socialists. So we know that they are bringing them to have support, which means that they don't really care about identity. They call it diversity and enrichment. It wouldn't be enrichment if one of those politicians' daughter would be raped or killed. It wouldn't be enrichment anymore. So we don't have to do it, and it's so cynical. And they should be jailed for it. They should be jailed.
And having been in Sweden and observed the voting there, and I've received many reports of electoral fraud in Sweden, do you think that's accurate? Do you think it's likely that the Swedish Democrats polled in the region of 25?
I wasn't officially. I wasn't there as an observer. I was invited for the evening election evening, but I heard the relations that there was a huge number of kind of frauds, really. So I can't say that officially, but I heard from the people that was serious, that was very serious. If they would get 2-3% more, they would be in a government. They would create a government. So
on their own. Thank you very much.